Hello, everyone. Welcome to the lab, episode 4. Today we have, new guests. You guys can introduce yourself. Thomas,
I'm new here, so
what grade are you in?
I'm really nice.
9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
You?
My name is James. I'm in 10th grade.
He's in 10th grade. He already attended some of these episodes. And I'm Emily, senior, future graduate. Yep. And, yeah.
guess we just been praying.
Yeah, first, how was you guys' day?
But it was good.
My days be pretty average.
Yeah, my day was great as well. Anyone want to talk about the Instagram blue check? Like, what do you know about it?
Well, I know that you can buy it, and that's what I heard. And then
Okay.
I just don't think it's worth it buying the blue check so that nobody can see it.
I mean, I don't use Instagram.
No?
I don't use social media
I
in
don't-
general. I mean, I use TikTok and all that, but
No, that's actually cool. Become of age and have kids. I'm gonna make sure they're like restricted to any social media because I just feel like that's very much like exposed to the world. So young, to be able to buy what famous people have, because famous people are the ones with the blue checks for real. So now for anybody to buy it, and it's $15 a month. I heard, yeah, $15 a month. That's kind of crazy.
I think it's over.
Yeah. It's like, just throw the whole blue check away at this point.
Yeah, because then there's no point to it then. If someone already has it and then you're just buying it, there's no point to it and didn't earn it.
Isn't it? Yeah, no.
Would you ever buy one?
The blue check? No, not at all. Would you?
can I buy no blue check? I got a computer. I don't need nothing else. If you have a PlayStation or an Xbox or a Nintendo Switch, you buy it and that's it. If I have a desktop computer, which I do, I can upgrade it when I want to. I could buy a graphics card. I could get a new monitor. I could get a new keyboard,
Right.
so on and so forth. So I mean, PlayStation and Xbox, they got some good exclusives. I wanted to play that Spider-Man game that came out a few years back. Personally, I just prefer a computer instead.
They are coming out with it.
PC it's actually kind of crazy. Players that are like tryhards play on PC, That's just desktop, the mouse. So, yeah, I know a couple people that play Fortnite and, they play PC. Yo, they be going crazy building, like,
My deal, I'm big into policy. I'm big into educational policy since I go to school. Is this is an area of politics that affects me. For the most part, how do you think your academic experiences have been from up until kindergarten to now?
I think it's been an up and downhill. Like, sometimes it's a good moment, but then other times it's like, I don't feel like getting nothing to learn.
elementary was a breeze, That's the fun days. Then middle school for me, it became like really like, those were my years that I had to grow up a little quicker than any other middle schooler. So, yeah, I think my rough stages were in middle school, and then they got better as I got into, high school.
I mean, y'all got lucky. I ain't been in no school for more than 2 years. I've been in 2 high schools. I've been in 3 middle schools, and I was in around 4 schools in elementary.
And I moved a lot. Stability is like a big thing with me. I've been in 3 different high schools, 2 different middle schools, and about like 4 or 5 elementaries.
I only had one switch. We went
One?
from my old school to this one. And that was it.
That's insane. I don't know. This kind of like off topic, but I feel like we're like in a room full of everybody that's living their own lives, So we all deal with different things, and nobody really understands that. I feel like, like bullying too. Like people don't understand other people's lives and stuff like that.
Like, they're not conscious of it.
Yeah, like they don't think of like, oh, who would they like? What are they going through?
Blue art.
I don't think I'll get too much homework. Sometimes you'll be doing assignments that feel a little useless.
I just finished the work before I get on.
Yeah, it's my senior year. I think this is my lazy year, honestly. My lazy year. Because I'm a straight A student, but this year, it ain't been that. It has not been that. What about y'all grades?
I mean, after middle school, school got progressively more difficult to, pay attention to. It got more difficult to feel like I was actually learning nothing. After middle school, I pretty much stopped doing work. Yeah, I mean, I do assignments here and there, but for the most part, I don't like doing homework. I invest my time in something better. I got nieces at home that I take care of time to time. I'd rather take care of them than be stuck there doing assignments. My niece always asks me to take her to the park every day she get home from school.
The weather's getting nicer. If we could talk about the weather changing.
I know, wait, because then I don't know what to wear in the morning.
Yeah, right. That's why you gotta stay on that weather forecast. I deal with allergies, and I'm surprised I haven't got my allergies yet, like, because of this weather change.
Maybe a lot of pollen outside. I've noticed that because I got pollen allergies too. Like in the span of the past 3 or 4 weeks, we've been in all 4 seasons.
Or have you been outside enough to even know that?
I've been outside. Sometimes I'll take my niece to the park. I'll take the dog out for a walk. Sometimes it'd be hot, and I'm like, why do I got this jacket on? But sometimes it'd be cold. I'm like, I need a second jacket. I need to get my coats out the closet.
I go back and forth from Jersey to out here, and I can most definitely say it's been hotter out there than over here. And I kind of like it because I just miss the weather. Like, I'm so excited for summer. All sports, honestly, but I mainly watch wrestling, football, and baseball. That's pretty much what I like.
I'm not really a sports type of guy, but
I'm not really a sports type of guy. He says while he's wearing a sports jersey.
it's just for the outfit.
Just for the outfit? Do you even know what type team you're wearing right now?
Pirate. That's why I do it.
You don't even know what sport they play. Actually, I don't know. I haven't heard the Pirates.
Baseball jersey, I think.
It was a baseball jersey. That's a baseball jersey.
Okay, Jacob, you can join us for this because I know you got some tea on
In sport.
What's up, everybody? I'm Mr. Jacob. I'm one of the advisors for the shop. Your resident NBA expert, I guess. Well, last night, I don't know. Did any of you watch the NBA
No, I ain't.
at all?
No, I just know who played, that's all.
Okay, well, tell me, do you know who won last night?
No.
Go New York, go! Right? If anybody watches the NBA, other students, New York won their first playoff series in a very long time, in 10 years. And it was awesome. They won 4-1. And it was against a team that, going into the series, didn't know if they could beat, right? It was the Cleveland Cavaliers, and we washed them.
Yeah.
Steadily watched them.
The points.
I think there was one game where we beat them by 17. Another game that we beat them by like 20 or something like that. We kept them under 80 points for the first time in the entire season. But up next, the series we got is with the Miami Heat. And the Miami Heat are tough.
Yes, no, they used to be tough when everybody was on the team. Though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm talking about like LeBron, what's his name?
D-Wade,
Yeah.
Chris Bosh.
Yes.
All those guys, yeah. I mean, right now, they got a guy named Jimmy Butler. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he is him. Him. He's been carrying that team.
Miami Heat hasn't been that good in a long time. I feel like
Yeah, I mean, but
in years. I'm saying like 2016.
yeah, they haven't been relevant, but like he's bringing them back. The last game he had 46 points. The game before that he had 52 or 56. But one member of the Heat that used to be part of the Heat, no longer there. LeBron James, like you mentioned, now on the Lakers.
Yep.
They're up 3-2 against a really young, scrappy Grizzlies team. What do you think? Do you think LeBron will bring back another championship to LA?
Personally, I dislike LeBron just because he's just too cocky conceited. But I do think that he may bring a W to LA.
I've been hearing about this guy. I think it's Guinness, I think. I'm not sure.
Giannis.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. What? Tell me about what do you know about him?
He's been coming after all the big years, is what I've seen.
Oh yeah. So Giannis unfortunately actually got eliminated by Jimmy Butler last night. But this guy is crazy. I think last night he had 38 points and 20 rebounds. Like, it's just absolutely insane, freakish athletics. and there's so many great players still in the playoffs, like Steph Curry. You guys know Steph Curry? Ever heard of Steph Curry? Yes, exactly. Right now he's playing like a really another young scrappy team. I think it's the Kings right now, who are a crazy surprise team. They haven't won anything in like 20 years. Yeah, and they're back. How do you think, like a superstar like Steph Curry, what do you think it takes for him to carry his team past a young, hungry team like the Kings?
I think leadership, your heart, and I don't know, just
I think preparation. When you preparate for things, it seems like it always makes it easier on you. Even if things don't go your way, it seems like you know what to do in a certain situation.
Awesome. What about you, James? What do you think?
I mean, I don't really watch basketball. I'm more of a baseball guy. You know,
Okay.
the Yankees.
I feel like things are only like carried actually like for real is, if there's a leader, if there's someone like the base of like the team, like I don't know how to explain it.
No, I get you. I mean, leadership is probably one of the most important traits that anybody could have. Like, just being able to communicate to people in an effective way and getting them to listen to you. But sticking on some New York sports, we got the WNBA starting next month. And we got our hometown New York Liberty playing, and that's something to really look forward to. I don't know if anybody watches the WNBA, but they got this player, Sabrina Ionescu, who is just crazy. Triple doubles and all of that. Scoring machine, and she got that dog in her. Really.
I like any sports with women, like the WNFL. I like watching it, like they go hard. Like it's either go hard or go home. But I just feel like the stuff they wear is very inappropriate. Like have you guys ever watched the
I have.
NFL? They wear like something like this. It's like a bikini kinda.
Oh.
Yeah, but they get active. Like yeah.
Yeah, and I think one person that I can think of that basically takes a bunch of credit for that. Rest in peace, Kobe. He put a lot of emphasis, especially with his daughters, kind of bringing attention to females in sports. And not that there wasn't already attention, but just him being a girl dad and having his daughter play basketball, having his other daughter play volleyball, like he put a lot of focus on that. And I think that was something that was, when they tragically passed, it was a lot of that was kind of brought to light and put a little bit more focus on that.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was just like out of nowhere. But that's how true it is. Like death is really like out of nowhere. Yeah, sudden. Like.
But now switching to football, I know you talked a little bit about it. I know your Eagles are.
My Eagles. Everybody hates that I'm an Eagles fan, but I stand on my ground. I've been an Eagles fan since I came out of my mom's.
Okay. That's the way to put it.
My quarterback, Jalen Hurts, he got paid the most of anybody in the NFL. So I can't remember how much it was, but he deserved. Yeah, it was a lot. Too much. But he deserved it because he didn't get voted MVP. Like, and that's crazy. He deserved that.
Yeah, I was being a Giants fan is hard to like root for anybody in the Super Bowl, but he played phenomenal actually.
He did.
But speaking of quarterbacks, New York just got another quarterback by the name of Aaron Rodgers. Do you think
He's nice.
What team is he on, the Jets?
Yeah, now he's on the Jets. He was a lifelong Packer. Now he's on the Jets. Do you think that having a future Hall of Famer on the team can carry a team to the Super Bowl? Just in any Hall of Famer, but like in any sport. Do you think having one of those can carry a team to the finals?
Getting back to that preparation thing, yeah, because if they practice with him, I'm sure they'll build up like trust and teamwork, and they'll know what playoffs to make or what plays to make.
Yeah.
With that,
I mean, it's
I
possible.
feel like this year just settled, like, it just prepared Jalen Hurts for, this was his first year with us, so it was like, he was just getting started, just getting the feel of things. But I know next year he's going to have it all down packed, and we're going to get our Super Bowl. We're going to get that ring. Yes. most definitely.
Now, you said you enjoy baseball, right? Yankees fan?
Definitely.
Is Aaron Judge gonna break that record this year?
No, he better.
Yeah.
My father used to work at Yankee Stadium, and I've been a Yankees fan since I was a very, very young child. I've gone to more Yankees games than I can count. I've been on the jumbotron multiple times. Working in Yankee Stadium, my father has a lot of connections. He knows a lot of people there. We get seats cheaper. We get drinks. He used to work in the Audi Club, so that's where we'll hang out. 90.9% of the time when we're going to Yankees games. But sports in a whole, having your name be a household name like Aaron Judge, Steph Curry, no matter what sport you're in, it puts more pressure on a player to perform well, to live up to that name that they've built.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this. We're actually going to be going on a trip to Yankee Stadium. May not be the best seats like you've had before, but we're going to get a chance to go to a Yankee game for Education Day in about 2 weeks. So
I can't wait.
we'll get to learn about some of the people who work there, about those types of careers, if you guys are interested in that. Well, yeah. Moving on, there was a fight that happened recently. Not even UFC. This was boxing. We were talking about it earlier. Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. You want to talk a little bit about that? Em?
I didn't even know a lot about that.
I'm not gonna lie. I knew that Davis was gonna. Like, I had a feeling, but like I didn't. I had to stick with my side. Had to stick with whatever my friend was going with,
And that was
Ryan.
okay.
And Ryan just he ended my night too short. I was very sad. And then the bets that my friend played, it was bad. A lot of money was lost.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Yeah, definitely. You said you heard something about this?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of memes going around of him getting punched in the chest.
Yeah, I think he was we lost in the 7th round.
Yeah,
a
there's
liver hit.
Yeah. Yeah, supposedly he was hurt before that, I guess, with someone else. Fox.
Yeah, I guess someone in his camp, he was saying, exposed some of his secrets, that he had been hurt there and got one right there, took a knee 2 seconds later. So.
But to me, I think that it was paid off or something, because just the way he came off, he looked like he wasn't even in pain for her.
Yeah, the way that people are saying it, or from what I've seen, it doesn't seem like he really got hurt and hit.
They was talking a lot of smack with each other.
They were. And then I saw a picture of them together. So it's like, hey,
and they
what's going on?
I heard.
Yeah. So I don't know what to believe, but the two styles of fighters that they are, really different. I was thinking that Tank was gonna win anyway, because he's just got that strong, short stature that he packs a punch, right? And then Garcia got them quick hands like that.
Not even that. He has height on him too. But the thing is, during all those rounds, during the 7 rounds, I don't feel like he pushed up on Davis the way he could have. He was just taking all the shots. But
yeah,
I know one thing. He had me going to sleep and pretty disappointed.
Man.
that's definitely.
On the topic of boxing, well, sort of. We talked about Creed recently.
Oh,
but did you guys hear about Jonathan Majors?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit.
What's happening to Jonathan Majors?
So Jonathan Majors has been hit with an assault charge, I believe.
Which it's a dumb case, to be honest.
What about it? Why do you say that?
From what I've heard, it's dumb.
Alright, what'd you hear?
I heard that she said that apparently he hit her, but then she took it back, apparently, a few days later or so. She was like, he didn't really even touch me. Or he shoved up on me, something like that. And I was like, so you made a whole allegation and you're ruining this guy's career for no reason besides the fact that you felt a little judged or whatever? I think that was messed up.
And you felt a different type of way. Do you think... Well, share your opinion, but afterwards, do you think he deserves justice if that's the case?
I feel like, anybody that's with someone who's like a superstar is gonna, overdo something, And then once they realize the type of damage they cause, yeah, they'll probably switch it up. I don't know if that's true or not. But what I can say is, no matter how mad you are at someone or something, to put your hands on them or something, that's just straight out of line.
Absolutely.
And that goes for both men or women. And do I feel like if a female hits a male first, does she deserve to get hit? I don't know.
It's a touchy subject.
Yeah, it's a real like. Just don't put your hands on somebody if you don't want their hands put on you. That's just how I see it.
But if they are allegations, should we cancel him already until it's proven otherwise, or like is he kind of done?
Until it's proven otherwise, and I see like the lie detector, all of that, then I'm believing. Yeah,
All right.
he does not deserve justice if he's putting his hands on a female.
Absolutely.
Keeping it on the topic of, superstars and celebrities, have you heard about the AI Drake song that's been released recently?
I haven't actually, but I heard about AI. AI is like this big thing now, everywhere, on everything, Snapchat, social media, like.
Y'all know what it stands for, right?
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence. Yeah, I mean, I think this intelligence thing is going pretty.
A little too far for
Yeah.
me.
You mentioned it's on social media
Yeah,
too?
so
Yeah.
Snapchat, they have a My AI, and it's basically like a robot who texts back to you. And basically what I did is I typed in an assignment to see like if they would give me the answer back.
Oh, really?
And best believe they gave me the answer back. Yeah, so it's very clutch for the schoolwork and everything. So
I was scrolling through
If-
TikTok one actor England, and out of nowhere I see an XX Tentacion AI that's singing songs, and it's just singing like random songs. Like some of them aren't even rap.
Mhm.
And then there was another one that was Juice World, and it was an AI singing that one too. I'm like, wow, like that thing's getting pretty advanced.
Yeah. Any thoughts on those, James?
I mean, well, I'm not entirely sure if the whole artificial intelligence thing is good. Can we use it in a, positive and helpful way to society, or will it live up to like the movies where it'll be our inevitable downfall?
Yeah, I mean, like, for me, hearing something like that, as a teacher, you don't want to hear that, but it's inevitable, right? I know that students are using ChatGPT and all these other things to try and complete their assignment.
they could track that.
Yeah, we do have an app for that, it's called Block GPT. So we know when y'all are using that. But in terms of the music stuff, oh man, like I'm a huge fan of music in general, but I heard like a cover that Biggie and Pac did of a Jay-Z and Kanye song, and I'm like, yo, this is fire. And I've been hearing a lot of AI Drake, AI Kanye, and even not just covers of songs, just brand new songs from scratch. So I do think like in terms of that, we'll get a lot of new creative ideas. From what I know ChatGPT has passed multiple standardized exams, like the MCAT, the LSATs, and everything like that. So I do think at some point, if we train it the right way, we could find cures to different diseases and different combinations of stuff. But yeah, it could go south really quickly. But anybody else have anything to add for this week?
Nothing for me.
All right. That has been episode 5 of The Lab in the Shop. Episode 4. Episode 5 coming next week.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us.
Stay tuned.
They told
Hey.
Of course.